church people living with bad mind. We are born.
Hi, I don't know who it is. It's Havlyn, and you're watching Behind the Mic. Where I live, in a very ghetto area. Hence why I chose reggae, and through the education system and the system itself, you realize what is going on around you, and there is limited ways for you to express or talk about social issues. And I thought reggae music was the way to go through that. So mainly reggae. So that's why my inspiration. Because me, I like body system. If something is not going right, I will talk about it.
Okay, so is Havlyn your real name or your stage name?
Real name.
It's your real name, and why did you choose to keep it?
Because I don't want to be anybody else.
Yeah. Good to keep it authentic. Okay.
Experiences, real life experiences. I think it's more interesting or important to write about things that you go through, so that way you know what you are singing about.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned before that your inspiration for music came from where you grew up. Is that also the inspiration for your writing?
Definitely.
Okay. Well, you recently dropped a song with Kenny. Where did your inspiration for that song come from?
Story time. So that song almost did not exist. The thing about me, I don't like people telling me I can't do something. I am known for reggae, but in the studio they were telling me it was Mason and Kenny. Kenny was the one who reached out to me for a collab, and it was not even supposed to be that type of vibe. Because I specifically asked him, like, what do you want me to sing with you? And I said, I just do reggae. And he said, it could be anything. I said, alright, cool, anything it is. So I was more expecting Kenny to come on my reggae side and do what I do, which would have also been interesting because Kenny don't do reggae. So Mason were in the studio, and they were telling me I can't, troubling me now, I better can't sing other genre. The worst thing you could ever do is tell me I can't sing. And I was like, yeah, I can. And I was like, actually, if me and you go on the same rhythm, it's like I'm make a song blow up bigger than you, Mason. I say I don't do these things because I let you survive. So I said put on something, and he played a rhythm. And the first rhythm he played was that song with Kenny Montana. And I vibed a bit, and I said play it again. I played it, and I came up with the melody. And we started writing. I started writing on lines. Kenny started writing lines. I started writing lines. We said, alright, something pulling here. Then I only recorded like piece of a first verse and the chorus. Kenny had his 4 lines locked down. This was since last year, like probably around August or so. And the song went dead. Mason disappeared. And then over time, like within months, I started thinking, this song bothering me, like I think I like it, like I think I will release this, I like this. So I was trying to find a contact for Mason. I keep asking Kenny, we tell Mason we do this song, we come through with this song. And when I finally got on to Mason, I'm like, man, we do this. Mason would tell you, I fight for this song. And because I really felt that it had potential and something could have really been made out of it. And I told Mason, I said, man, even if I have to pay for this song, let me do it. And I thought everything was locked down when he said, alright. And Mason works fast and with quality. And he sent back a draft to me, and then he was like, this song ain't been finished and I have. And I was like, alright, will you jump in a studio and finish it? Because I was ready. And we went by Poetry Studio, and we completed the song. Well, I completed the verses and stuff. I wrote it in studio. to complete it. And it was very specific because Mr. Man is very, very, very specific. Even the way I sang my verses, he was very specific on how I was supposed to sing, the timing, the pitch. Very, very, very particular, talented young man. And after I completed the song, I told him, "This is good. Let me put it out." I said, "But I won't put it out properly." So we dropped it with a music video, and that's how it came about.
So from the time Kenny contacted you to do the song to when the song was released, how long did it take that?
Oh boy, so let me say last year, August 2025. Which tells you there was no intention to drop anything around Carnival season because since last year. And I was always going on by Kenny, vibing to all sorts of different rhythms and, just trying to see what we could pull. And then the song dropped February 1st of this year. So that's a good bit of months. Of thinking, preparation, meetings. We had a lot of meetings when we were about to release the song as well because it had a lot of planning. And I like to do things properly. When I started with reggae and the country that we live in, you know how it goes when it comes to supporting reggae music. It doesn't go all the way. And so there were discouragements. People were telling me, "Oh, you must stop the reggae, you must sing something else," and stuff like that. But despite of this quote-unquote hit song with Kenny Montana and I would still perform reggae any day. It's very hard for females in this industry. I would have had in the beginning males reaching out to me asking for collab, starting a conversation about music as if they're interested in music, and then they pass the place with you. And so with time, you would start to draw to yourself, not being able to trust people. You don't even know who could really help your boss because everybody just seemed like the different thing. So it made me stronger in the sense where I figure out ways how to make myself known without any help of a man. No producer, no nothing.
Okay, well, on that topic, what do you think about the music industry?
See, I asked if I could say sensitive things, What do I think about the music industry? I think people should be more genuine. If Jack says he's going to help Elizabeth reach on Grenada radio station or for interviews in Barbados, please just do it. Don't come and sell me false dreams and use that as a gateway to get into my life in an intimate way. Because most of these young people, they're really serious about music, But the distraction comes when you start fooling me off with all the dreams and all the things that you could help me with the music, and then you fall off. And then by the time you fall off, me don't get into you because you don't make me feel nice. You understand what I'm saying? So be genuine. People in the industry just need to be genuine. And if you're not going to help somebody, just leave them. Let them try to strive and just leave them. Havlyn.
Yeah, so you pride yourself a lot with music.
I put myself first, because if I don't know who's going to do it. But alright, I read a couple of artists, just to be fair. I read Coffee, Shaggy, I read Rihanna, plenty. To go old school, Whitney Houston, Celine Dion. Those are some of the influences as well. I remember when I used to listen to their songs and repeat and try to sing like them. But definitely until I find my own voice. But there are definitely some artists that I rate very much. So apart from me, yeah. All of them, honestly, I had fun with all of them. All of them have their own meaningful stories behind of them. So I really cherish them close to my heart. I take my music seriously and I'm very protective of all of my songs. But I would say the recent one, just because the memory is more fresh. I would say the recent one. And especially there's not even my job. But I'm happy that the world see now that I am versatile. And what I'm hearing is that there's a lot of intentions with doubting that song with Kenny and I is a local song. They know Kenny local. But they're like, who female we have songs so? That's not a local song. And I love that. Honestly, I would give everybody a try. I mean, even if it's an artist below me, when I say below me, I mean an upcoming, striving, start. If I could give you a strength, I would give you a strength. If a bigger person who's above me come and want a collab, it doesn't even matter. I mean, once the reputation nice and clean, because I still have to look at myself too, because I have an image. Exactly what I'm doing now. I am a special education teacher and I love what I do. I love my kids. Can't wait till school open.
Can you share a little bit on your experience in being a special education teacher?
Of course. We as humans who wake up every day in our right minds, I think we need to be grateful that we wake up every day in our right minds, because when I just started at special needs and I see these children who can't even control their disability or what goes on in their head, sometimes I wish I could go in their head to see what they're thinking, because it's a challenge every single. There's no easy day at special needs school, and they are so curious. It's amazing to see that they think beyond you and I. Trust me, we ain't bright. We aim bright. I don't have a best song, I have numerous songs that move. Depends on my mood. Because, for instance, this morning, because I have another Jamaican show, I feel like I read reggae, So I put on a nice berries, and I love berries. On another day, if it's raining, I might listen to Billie Eilish, Daniel Caesar. It mood. Depends on the mood. Definitely. Of course, the song is a bit toxic. Just a bit. What it's mainly about is Kenny is trying to check me and I don't want Kenny. Mainly. That's mainly what it's saying. He is saying, let me be myself with you. He want me and I'm like, How you could want me and you liking other girls' picture on Instagram? Girls, ladies, we got to be careful. Them money, them just make we start moving mad. Woman ain't born wicked. We wicked because man make we wicked. Basically, so it's a bit toxic, because there's even a line where I'm saying, baby, why are you so far away? I want you to come and keep my company. But I don't want it, so it's like, it's a bit toxic. The performance shot with Kenny and I both. The idea for the music video was exactly what it turned out to be, luckily. Where everybody is just having fun playing games, etc. And all the emotions were genuine. Nobody faked anything, and I'm so grateful for that. Like, all the shots that you see, that's exactly what happened. We tried capturing every single moment. The performance shot with Kenny and I, it's memorable because we had to do it over 100 times. And it's not because my head hard. Just saying. I'm just saying. We had to do it over 100 times. And when I'm looking back on it now, it doesn't look like we were struggling. So I think that's really a plus for me, because if you were on set it was a bit it challenging, honestly, definitely. Giving myself a billboard.
You want
I yes, I had a billboard, and I did that for myself. Um, I wanted sponsors before, and then I got frustrated because these companies, I guess they didn't see me as a big enough artist for them. And so I asked questions, I asked a lot of persons, how can I get a billboard? I know I wanted a billboard to market my music. And you talk to people until you ask the right person. And then you move from one to the next, and then you eventually, it's not cheap, it's expensive, but I am grateful because I know I can see that I got that for myself. No company did that for me, nobody did that for me, I did that for myself. And it did help in my music because when it went up, people were seeing me like, you the girl on the billboard on Pembroke, they look like you. I was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, I go to see your music. Good, that's exactly what I want you to do. So another thing I would encourage, I hope I'm not jumping ahead of your questions, but upcoming artists out there, which I always say, if you want to be a big artist and you see yourself like a big artist, act like a big artist. Just start move like a big artist. People will start taking you seriously. You can't want to be a big artist and then you move shibble down. Move like you don't make it already, like you don't big, like you don't boss. So gentleness. Just be real. Honestly, just be real with people. Because we have a lot of persons in St. Vincent who can help push out local music, who can help other people just bust and make it, but it's not happening. And I wish we would not be so greedy to want all for ourselves and just help somebody. I mean, something as small as this interview. By the way, big up Boom, because this is the first interview that I'm doing since I released that song with Kenny. Love me. Nobody is your friend in this industry. Quote unquote, Mason.
How has that impacted you?
Well, it's the truth. Everybody is going to smile with you, promoters, producers, artists. They're going to be extremely friendly to you when the cameras and the eyes are on you. But really and truly, they don't really care about you. And that's something that a lot of persons who are experienced in the musical industry don't really talk about. But I mean, it's mostly because we understand and the maturity in us not to walk around and say that, but people in this industry, they are not your friends. And I intend to be on the international stage. We haven't had any Vincent Shank won a Grammy. I would like to be the first, but I appreciate the country so far for finally giving me the recognition that I deserved. I'm really grateful for that. But that's my plan, like to really, really, really make it out there musically. Continue to support me. It is really helping me believing in you guys more. And if you're not becoming an artist and you have songs out there that you have written, release them. Somebody must say, release your song, put it out. Drop your song and put it out. Remember, it's a girl Havlyn, and you are watching Behind the Mic.
Time for me wake up. Time for me wake up. No bother make up. Something fi break up. Father God, send the fire make me shake up. Me no eat right, me didn't sleep right. Me a ball, say me tired. Tell me how you still asleep at night. Time so hard, the whole I wanna see it. So fire burn, pan how you get it. Me no look for excuse. If I lose, I lose. Me rather lose than drop asleep. I know me never wake up. company, them a ball, say the money tight. After all that, them a beg we take it light. Home if we take it light. And the Prime Minister never stop lie.